morning, everyone. We're outside having coffee, but I wanted to show you guys a different perspective of a spider web. Okay, so let's look at this different POV, point of view. Do you guys see it? This spider has made its web upside down on the bottom side of this table. Isn't that interesting? I happen to like spiders, so I'm going to leave it there. I do like bringing you guys some interesting things that I find. So I've noticed that spider a couple of days ago, and I wanted to see if it was going to stay there, and it's been there a couple of days. Let's have some coffee this morning. I'm getting ready to make myself some breakfast. I put Spice's food out, but he hasn't touched it this morning, and so he's outside. He's been outside. This is the second time he's been outside this morning. So I bet once I start cooking my food, he'll get busy on his food. The smell of my food triggers something in him sometimes, and he starts eating. But anyway, I'm out here enjoying my morning. It's not by any means cool. It's cooler than it would be in the middle of the day, and we're under a heat advisory today. So what that means for us here is that in the heat of the day, we're not supposed to be outside. Okay. So midday is a time you should not be outside. So you can see that the sun is coming in and out. So it's starting to get to that point where we need to be inside. So I brought him outside to have his last time outside before, for the next 4 or 5 hours, we won't be outside. Well, I'm going to get inside and I'm going to cook myself some breakfast. And I'm going to bring you guys along. So I'll meet you guys in the kitchen, okay? Hey everyone, I'm bringing you in to show you what I'm making myself this morning for breakfast. And you can see I have hash browns in the skillet over there. And I have tortilla on my griddle. And so I am going to make myself a taco, a breakfast burrito kind of thing, because this is a large tortilla here. So I'm going to let this fry for a little while and get it good and crispy on that side, and then I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. I have it in bacon grease because I have the bacon grease. So I have it in bacon grease. I'm going to flip that one more time. I am going to, let me see, do I have any? I do. I have some more of this cheese. Sharp cheddar cheese. So that's going to go on the burrito. There we go. By the way, I'm getting my grocery order ready for this next month, and Walmart has this cheese on sale again for less than $2 a pack. I did a comparison. This is sharp cheddar cheese, deli sliced, real deal. And I did a comparison of what you would pay to go to the deli to get it and this type of cheese. And what I discovered is that this is way cheaper per pound than going to the deli and getting slices. Okay? Way cheaper. Now, growing up on a farm, this is how we made our hash browns. We did not have, you know, like, let me get this off of here. Like, we did not have, like, the commercially done hash browns. That we are so used to these days, you know, the ones that are already prepared, and you just buy them and stick them in the oven, or you get them from fast food restaurants already done. This is how we made hash browns when we were out on the farm. And I did raise them, the kids in my house. This is how I made it. It was way cheaper than buying it already prepared. And potatoes are always pretty reasonably priced, and so I just shred my own potatoes and make my own hash browns that way. And so, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to scramble. Let me get 2 eggs. Ready? Okay. Excuse me, Spice. Spice is up underneath my feet. Now, mind you, he has his food, okay? But he's choosing not to eat his food. Instead, he's hoping that I'm going to drop something. So behind this, I am cracking 2 eggs into a bowl. I'm going to add a little salt to it. Not much, just a little. Get a fork out. And I'm going to scramble the egg. Leave it. Leave it. Oh, I dropped something on the floor. And Spice, I tell you, he's waiting for me to drop something. Okay, I got the egg ready. I dropped the spatula on the floor, so let me get a clean spatula. Spice, move! Move, baby! Then, this is going to go on the tortilla that's on the plate. It's going to go on the tortilla. I still have enough oil, enough grease in there for the egg. So, we're going to take the egg, put it in there. This time I didn't put any water in it, which is fine. Okay. And I'm going to leave it. For a few minutes. Then I'm going to start pulling it in. Pull it in. Put it in. And now, saw it. I will clean it up when I'm done. I saw it go onto the stove. Okay, now I'm gonna get my homemade salsa out. I was out of the bacon. I finally used up the last piece of bacon yesterday. And so I decided to make potatoes to go on my burrito, taco, whatever you want to call it. Now I'm going to put some salsa on it and I'll show it to you. There we go. This is what I'm having for breakfast this morning. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming along on today's video. We had a blast today. And I'm going to be leaving some playlists for you guys to watch. Please go back and watch my older videos. You have no idea how much that helps me. And it gives you an opportunity to get to know who I am. So I'm also going to leave a subscribe button. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Every little thing that you do on this channel helps me help you, okay? It allows me the funds that I need to keep this channel going and to keep teaching you guys about using what you have to make some meals, okay? Spices up underneath the camera, okay? If you see it shaking, that's because Spice is trying to figure out what I'm doing, all right? You guys have a blessed day. I'm blessed each and every day by you guys.